Hey everyone, it's Rhino here with a Disney news flash. Now for those of you who follow this channel, you'll know that we had our live Disney discussion podcast just yesterday on Tuesday. And of course, some pretty big news stories came out between then and the recording of this video. Now, I didn't want to wait until next Tuesday to have it out there, so I'm just going to run through some of the bigger breaking news, and then we'll talk about it much more as a group on our next episode of the DIS Unlimited podcast this coming Tuesday. So tune into that. But the big one that came out between the podcast and now is this thing called Lightning Lane Premier Pass. I don't even know where to begin with this pass. Actually, I know where I'm going to begin, but I'm going to save what I feel like is the most shocking bit of info for last, if you'll just like humor me for a second. So Lightning Lane Premier Pass is going to be offered in minimal quantities and will give guests a one-time entry to each available Lightning Lane entrance in the theme park that they are visiting that day. That includes attractions included in both Lightning Lane Multi-Pass and Single Pass. So those ones that you would buy like a la carte, they're included in this. But remember again, it's one entry per offering per day, no repeats. The big benefit of this pass here though is that guests do not need to select an experience time with Lightning Lane Premier Pass. They just show up. Now this Lightning Lane Premier Pass will be a premium offering, emphasis on premium, and prices are going to vary based on the date and theme park guests are visiting, which is pretty standard at this point, right? So you're with me, right? One more time, I'm just going to summarize. Every attraction that has any sort of Lightning Lane offering, you get to do it once a day and you don't have a return time. Now, Lightning Lane Premier Pass is debuting at Disneyland before Walt Disney World, and there are some slight differences to start out with. At Disneyland, Lightning Lane Premier can be purchased 2 days before a theme park reservation and will be valid in both theme parks. So that's Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure Park. At Walt Disney World, it is only valid in the park it was purchased for. This is really important for here. At Disneyland, this pass will be offered beginning October 23rd, so literally just like right around the corner. It's going to be first come, first serve, and remember again, I'm going to keep saying it, those quantities are supposedly very limited. All right, so you ready for it? The pricing at launch, this is for the Disneyland one, is going to be $400 per person per day for visits through December 31st for Disneyland. And beginning in 2025, pricing will vary by date from $300 per person to $400 per person per day again. So there is a chance that maybe you can snag it for like $300, $150 each park. You can't buy it for the separate parks. It's grouped in together, but it's a lot, right? At Walt Disney World, when Lightning Lane Premier Pass launches, it'll be available to guests staying at Disney Deluxe Resorts or Deluxe Villa Resorts and may be purchased up to 7 days in advance of their stay. But again, it's only going to be valid for use in one park of the guest's choice per day. So you can't hop from Magic Kingdom to EPCOT, and it only will work if you bought it from Magic Kingdom. It's only going to work at Magic Kingdom. It's not going to work at EPCOT even if you hop over there later in the day. So that starts a little bit later. That's on October 30th, 2024, this year. Now, do you want to know what the pricing is here? Because I feel like my jaw sort of hit the floor this morning when I saw it. So this is just like the opening day or the beginning pricing, so it will change eventually, but I'm going to run through each park and what the sliding category or the sliding price range is. So at Magic Kingdom, this is going to cost you $329 per person plus tax, up to $449 per person plus tax. That's per person, and that, again, depends on what day you're going. At Hollywood Studios, it's $269 to $349. Epcot, she's a little cheaper, $169 to $249. And then at Animal Kingdom, it is $129 to $199 plus tax. The plus tax feels like a punch in the face a little bit. I'm not shocked this became a thing. I mean, it's similar to how Universal Orlando Resort does their Express Pass. However, Universal Orlando Resort does offer an unlimited pass as well as this like one ride per day per pass. But their unlimited pass is included when you stay in one of their signature resorts, so their equivalent of the deluxe resorts. And right now at Universal Orlando, if you book a stay for certain dates of travel from, it's starting like November 4th, I believe, and it goes right into the beginning of like April, you can get a dining card for up to $1,000. So these benefits, they're not the same to me. To me, at least. I'm just saying that. The fact that it is only available to deluxe guests at Walt Disney World, I'm assuming that's going to change depending on how well the reception is. I just can't imagine they'd leave that money on the table if like a regular annual pass holder or a day guest or somebody wants to come in and use it. But good golly, Miss Molly, that is a lot of money. At this point, it's like, if it's per person, why not just get the VIP tour and split that up with everyone in your group? Because you're still going to get front of the line access. Like, they walk you right in there, and then it's a little more like you get the treatment. I don't know. It just seems like such a major jump to go from what we have to this now. Especially when we also still have a regular paid Lightning Lane that like you have to reserve your times for. I feel like we're headed right back to the days of attraction booklets all over again. Like, you're going to have to end up paying to experience anything once you've already paid to experience the park. And it just feels like that's like, I mean, I'm not knocking it, but like a carnival that comes to town or like a Renaissance fair or something like that. It's just so much money. I don't know. It must be nice to be crazy rich, but unfortunately, I'm only crazy, so I wouldn't know what it's like for that rich part. But my gosh, that is a lot of money. I am positive we're going to be talking about this a lot more on our Disney discussion show on Tuesday with more price breakdowns and comparisons with Universal, which is also set to have an announcement for tomorrow as of the recording of this video. So what it is, I don't have a clue at this point, but I'm not even going to make an educated guess. But it's just, I don't know. It feels like a lot, and I know that we can go over the pricing of the Universal Orlando, and it's kind of in a similar realm, and that will probably go up because of this, but it is wild. At least the fact that when you stay in their resorts, you get that express pass. I don't know, man. Anyway, well, we got a couple of other Disney news things I want to run through while I have you here, if you don't mind. Disney Cruise Line today released a bunch of information on the Disney Adventure, which is going to set sail from Singapore beginning December 15th, 2025, with bookings scheduled to open on December 10th of this year. It's just like crazy. It's like ship after ship after ship with DCL right now. This is going to be the biggest ship in Disney's fleet, and it's going to offer some first-of-its-kind experiences. And I'm going to talk about everything that we kind of heard about today a little bit. So the thing that I'm really excited about that looks really cool and very unique to this is an area called Marvel Landing that's going to be located on the Adventure's upper decks. So the sleek sun deck is inspired by Tony Stark's residence and will include an infinity pool, get it, as well as a pool bar. Marvel Landing is also going to feature 3 all-new Disney attractions. You've got Iron Cycle Test Run, which is going to be Disney Cruise Line's first ever roller coaster. That's a roller coaster on the top deck of the ship, and it looks really cool because you can see it in the concept art. So the description is test drive Tony Stark's latest Iron Cycle prototype on a thrilling high-speed circuit. Follow a rapid-fire driving lesson from Friday. You'll push the new technology to its limits on a gravity-defying ride suspended up to 30 feet above the upper deck on the soon-to-be longest roller coaster at sea. Next, we have PIM Quantum Racers. Take the wheel of PimTech modified mini cars for a zip around a full-scale toy set track, navigating over and undersized obstacles along the way. Then there is the Groot Galaxy Spin. Blast into an incredible mix of high soaring feats and bass boosted beats. I love when they do this like over alliteration, bass boosted beats, but it looks like fun. It looks cool. It's something different. They also told us a lot about the entertainment, so we're going to talk about that, because there is something real fun in here. Not that that wasn't just really fun, but the Disney Adventure promises to offer entertainment on an epic scale with unforgettable character encounters, dazzling Broadway-style shows, signature events, first-run films, private karaoke rooms, game shows, and more. Thank God those karaoke rooms are private. An all-new stage show called Remember will debut at the Adventure's Walt Disney Theater, a heartfelt tale of love and longing. The show stars Wally and Eve. Hi! Finally, we get some Wally and Eve representation. And it's going to have a pretty big supporting cast. So after an unexpected reboot of Eve, Wally will call on heroes from Pixar Animation Studios' Coco, Walt Disney Animation Studios' Little Mermaid, and Aladdin, and other classic films to help restore his loved ones through the power of music. His loved one, excuse me, through the power of music, hope, and treasured memories. It's about time we start including Wally. I'm going to say it over and over again, for crying out loud. My gosh. I love that little robot. The DCL fan favorite, Disney Sees the Adventure, will also take to the Walt Disney Theater stage, guiding a musical journey through beloved stories featuring iconic Disney songs and characters. Beyond these Broadway-style musicals, Disney Adventure will debut new shows at the state-of-the-art Disney Imagination Garden stage. That is going to be set in front of a 3-deck high LED screen. The Garden stage will host an exciting lineup of shows all day long. Here you're going to experience Let's Set Sail, a high-energy dance party that will jumpstart the fun on Embarkation Day. You have Avengers Assemble, an epic battle of Marvel superheroes and villains. You've got Captain Jack Sparrow and the Siren Queen, which is a hilarious adventure helmed by everyone's favorite roguish pirate. You also have Mickey's Color Spin Dance Party, as well as the Baymax Super Exercise Expo. That's right, you get to go exercise with Baymax. That's fun. But wait, we learned even more than this. That's right. We're going to talk about dining, something I love to eat. With Disney Cruise Line's rotational dining, the Adventure will offer 3 distinct dining experiences during voyages, bringing the magic of Disney's characters and storytelling to every meal. Offering dinner with a flair, the Navigators Club and Hollywood Spotlight Club will recall the traditions and glamour of the Golden Age with signature entertainment and special appearances by Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Daisy Duck. At Animator's Palette and Animator's Table, the legacy and artistry of Disney and Pixar animated films will set the stage for a magical evening. As you dine, your own drawings will star alongside famous characters in a show-stopping on-screen animated finale shown throughout the dining rooms. Enchanted Summer Restaurant will bring the worlds of Disney animations Tangled and Frozen to life in a cozy village dining hall. In the Maximus dining room, you'll step into a colorful hand-painted rendition of Tangled, while the Olaf dining room will feel like summer snow day in the Kingdom of Arendelle. The marketplace-style dining location will be Pixar Market Restaurant, a celebration of Pixar films. Each dining area will capture the spirit of one of the studio's enduring films, from Inside Out and Monsters University to Turning Red, The Incredibles, and more. Now, the Disney Adventure is also going to have 2 premium dining restaurants. They've got Palo Trattoria, which will serve exquisite Italian fare for adults only. Get out of here, kids. And then there's the all-new Mike and Sully's Flavors of Asia, where you can satisfy your monstrous appetite with 4 distinct experiences. There's a full-service Japanese steakhouse, a lively teppanyaki room, a chic bar with omasaki-style dining, and outdoor dining featuring sushi and sashimi. Can we get that over here too? That sounds really good. Onboard quick service restaurants include Gramatala's Kitchen, Mowgli's Eatery, Stitch's Ohana Grill, Cosmic Kebabs, and Palo Cafe. At Bewitching Boba and Brews, popular bubble teas and other wickedly delicious concoctions will be available in a vibrant environment inspired by the ocean's most sorcerous sea witch, Ursula. Most sorceress. Get a load of that. Most sorceress. What? Most sorceress. I can't believe it, but there's still even more information to talk about. So let's talk about some family fun throughout the ship, shall we? San Francisco, inspired by the eclectic world of Disney Animation's Big Hero 6, will be a street market perfect for family entertainment with interactive games and activity shops, cinemas, and more, plus character encounters with Baymax himself. You'll be able to put your hero skills to the test in the Hero Training Zone, an immersive training simulator built by the boy genius Hiro Hamada. The active full-body experience will have groups of 4 running, dodging, and blocking their way across a high-tech gaming floor. A lot of exercise on this ship. For family fun in the sun, Wayfinder Bay will be an open-air oasis tucked away at the back of the ship. This relaxing pool area will feature plush seating and some of the ship's most stunning views of sea and sky. Guests of all ages can cool down with a frosty beverage from Voyager Bar or chill out in the waiting pool with a built-in sun shelf. Paired with a jumbo LED screen, the waiting pool will double as a one-of-a-kind performance venue for live shows and interactive events, including Moana, Call of the Sea, a musical adventure that retells Moana's epic quest across the ocean. Disney Cruise Line's signature spaces for kids from 6 months to 17 years old. You hit 18, you better heat it. Hit it. Hit the bricks. Yeah, including It's a Small World Nursery, Disney's Oceaneer Club, Edge, and Vibe are going to bring their favorite stories to life in dedicated areas designed just for them, with plenty of space for play, storytelling, creativity, arts, crafts, gaming, watching movies, and of course, meeting their favorite Disney characters. Kids can learn, explore, and make memories of their own, all while under the supervision of Disney-trained counselors. But don't worry, there are more adult experiences as well, because I was getting worried, if you were getting worried. Adults can retreat to a selection selection of different spaces on board, from relaxing with a spa treatment, practicing yoga, or grabbing a juice at the fitness center, or enjoying an intimate dinner at one of the ship's premium restaurants. Throughout the ship, adults will find lively bars and lounges, including the Buccaneer Bar, where a swashbuckling good time will await thanks to a collection of high-end brews and live sports broadcasts. Wow. And Spellbound, a shadowy lounge inspired by the Queen from Disney animation Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, will be serving up delicious potions and cocktails. That's a lot. That's a lot of information. There's a lot more. There's more to talk about still, if you can believe it. We got a first look at the staterooms as well. Each stateroom is going to feature special Disney touches, including eye-catching artwork that embodies the adventurous spirit of a beloved Disney, Pixar, or Marvel story. The headboards will showcase stunning depictions of the storybook settings where these tales unfold, with vibrant, serene landscape paired with playful artist sketches of favorite characters from the highlighted film, inviting guests to dream of their own adventure. So now I know there's been a lot of questions about these because this is the cruise ship that Disney purchased and essentially finished. So like all Disney Cruise Line ships, the Disney Adventure will offer family-friendly conveniences and amenities for guests of all ages to feel comfortable and cared for in their onboard home away from home. Most main staterooms are going to feature Disney Cruise Line's signature split bathroom concept. That's the one with the sink and a shower in one room and then a sink and a toilet in a separate room. Elevated bed frames will provide under-the-bed spaces to store suitcases and other bulky items, another thing that we love. Stateroom hosts will provide Disney service during morning and evening housekeeping visits, including nightly turn-down services. You're going to get your complimentary room service. It's going to be available 24 hours a day, don't you worry. A menu of complimentary baby and toddler essentials will be available upon request at guest services as well, including cribs, bottle warmers, diaper disposal units, and bottle sterilizers. There's going to be concierge rooms and services as well. There's also going to be 2 royal suites. We've got the Elsa Royal Suite and the Anna Royal Suite. Guess what that's themed after? There's a lot of information about all of this on DCLfan.com, and I don't want to read it all verbatim to you or anything like that, but I also feel like it's easier to look at that and read about the different types of staterooms and the offerings that this ship has. So check that out, DCLfan.com. I will have the description of that in the video if you're watching this on YouTube. But again, the Disney Adventure will begin setting sail from Singapore on December 15th, 2025, and bookings for Disney Adventure are scheduled to open on December 10th of this year, 2024. Details on sailings will be released on November 14th, which is just right around the corner. So stay tuned for more info and contact a Dreams Unlimited travel agent to plan your epic vacation aboard the Disney Adventure. Now, that can also be a thing if you're just curious about pricing or anything like that. It's a no obligation thing. So just be like, hey, I'm really curious. This sounds really cool. I mean, I'm really curious. It sounds really cool to me. But you all know, if you know me, I love Marvel. But there's just one more thing I want to talk about, and then we'll go, because this has become not so much of a Disney news flash at this point as it is a Disney marathon. But Walt Disney World has announced the celebrity narrators for the Candlelight Processional at EPCOT this year, and we have some new and returning favorites that I just wanted to read really quick, because I was pretty excited about these. I have a friend on this list, so I'm pretty happy. We've got Josh Gad, Nico Santos, Superstore, Crazy Rich Asians, come on now, he's new this year. Chrissy Metz, Whoopi Goldberg, Titus Burgess is going to be there. He's new. Very excited for that. Brendan Fraser, Ralph Macchio, that's new. Gary Sinise, Neil Patrick Harris, a staple. Pat Sajak, Gloria Estefan, Edward James Olmos, Sterling K. Brown is back. I love Sterling K. Brown. And of course, Jodie Benson is going to close out the event. But wow, this is a stacked lineup this year. I saw it this day and I was like, okay, it's not always for me, but I love hearing the narrators, and obviously the choir and the chorus, everything is amazing. So it's just I'm looking forward to it. But if you're interested as well, I know a lot of people, this is important to them because you can get reserved seating with it. The Candlelight Processional dining packages are going to be available to start booking on October 29th. Again, you can reach out to a Dreams Unlimited travel agent for that. And of course, you can read about more of some of the holiday offerings that are being offered at EPCOT as well, and everything I spoke about today at wdwinfo.com. But lots and lots of news from yesterday and today. I didn't even get the time, and I don't want to take it now because, again, I wanted this to be a shorter video. But there's going to be a special holiday celebration in Dinoland this year where Santa's going to be meeting and greeting people at the Restaurantosaurus. I'm pretty psyched for that. So we're going to be talking about that on Tuesday on our Disney Unlimited podcast. Again, every Tuesday, tune into that. You can listen to it on wherever you listen to podcasts, or you can check it out right here. If you subscribe to the channel, click that bell button, you'll get notified whenever we publish or set any videos to premiere or anything like that. But that's going to do it for me for this not so speedy Disney news flash. Thank you everybody for dealing with me. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like the video, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course don't forget about Dreams Unlimited Travel when booking that next vacation. And yes, that's it. That's it for me. I'm going to go. I'll see you soon with more Disney news. Bye, everybody.